Montreal map in Mini Metro. Montreal is probably my second favorite city after Osaka, and we're just going to see how high of a score we can get. Basic concept of this game is you move the passengers, the little dots, to where they need to go. So the circle moves the circle, they move on the train cars, and you want to get them there in a way that's really efficient. Circles tend to be the most common stations and passengers, probably followed by triangles. Squares, there are few and far between, and oftentimes that means just one square. So you don't want to have like a buildup of too many of the same types of station in a row. So you can deal with that by kind of having trains running opposite when you have a circular track like this. This little dash means that it doesn't actually stop there. Good, we've got a triangle over here. That's helpful to interrupt this kind of chain of circles that we've got going on. So my general strategy is to have one kind of train on the main island here, and to have another train kind of cut across all of the different islands. And as we zoom out more, you'll see there's more water areas to cover. So this is the island, this is the mainland, and up here is again the mainland. This is the St. Lawrence River kind of surrounding Montreal. Motive, we will eventually need tunnels, so I'm going to play to that. Connect. Oh, everything is weird right now. Disconnect this one. Connect up here. Connect here. Connect like that. There we go. These sort of special routes want to kind of make sure in general that they're served by more than just one train whenever possible to do that. You really don't want to end like I'm doing right now on a circle, or a string of circles particularly, because they tend to get pretty backed up. So I'm going to actually add another line. So I want to deal with some of this congestion over here too, and this should hopefully help out with that. At least for the time being. We may change this eventually, because now we have squares transferring to get picked up right here, and we don't want all the squares moving actually further down this line, but as a temporary sort of stopgap solution, that's okay, I think. I'm going to add a carriage. So carriage will double the capacity of one of our trains. In this case, it's probably going to be for the orange, and so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. this is an odd thing that I've just done here. Oh, I don't like the way that this is getting designed. Yeah, this is pretty bad, actually. I'm going to change it to look a little more like that. Okay, so now we've got a diamond, we've got all kinds of stuff happening. So I'm going to create a line that wraps this way. Might seem strange. Probably is. Eventually we're going to have to deal with these 3 circles up here because they really don't look like what I want them to look like. And now we've got 10 stops on the green line, which is a lot. I really don't want to add much more than that, or it'll be really hard for the train to deal with the capacity there. So I'm adding a little bit up here into the orange line, adding a stop or a train. See, this is where the problem is. It's going to be really hard to make a reasonable connection back to the square, but I'm going to try. I'm going to save the orange from here. Oh, got a new stop on the orange line. Oh, now we're having the problem with the yellow of having all the circles. It's going to be solved with some extra capacity. Perfect. So we're okay for right now. And I know I said I didn't really want to add to the green line, but this is a special piece, and for that I'd like to add. Okay, I'll let the yellow keep going, even though I really don't want it to. All right, the system is actually functioning fairly well right now. I may need to end up adding capacity to the red line. As soon as I say that, the red line begins to overflow, of course. I'm not sure if it's more important to add to the red or to the yellow. They're both a bit overburdened right now. I guess I could add a line. Don't know what I'll need with one quite yet. What I will probably do is actually add to both the red and the yellow. So I think that will be probably best for now. That's what I was worried about. Further expansion on the yellow. Things are not looking good on the yellow line, like at all. What can I do about this? I'm breaking my rule. Where's that other yellow train? or any train that can help. Okay, adding some emergency capacity to the yellow line. Oh, too late.